Ghana products, services, innovation, education, enterprise, homegrown businesses, and indigenous corporate organizations are all coming together at one exciting event. The Northern Business Fair 2026, your one-stop destination to discover, shop, connect, network, and explore new business opportunities in Northern Ghana. Whether you are an entrepreneur, investor, student, business owner, or consumer, this is where Ghanaian excellence meets opportunity. Join us on Saturday 25th and Sunday 26th July 2026 at Jubilee Park, Tamale from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. daily. Are you ready to showcase your business to the nation and beyond? Call 0205-973-973 now and secure your spot. The Northern Business Fair 2026 is powered by Channel 1 TV with support from Citi FM, and it's proudly sponsored by EcoBank, the National Petroleum Authority, the Ghana Export Promotion Authority, North Shore Apparel Ghana Limited, and SIC Insurance PLC. Media partners: Diamond FM, North Star FM, Fila FM, Radio Tamale, Majority Radio, Dreams FM, Dagbon FM, Quality FM, Word FM, A1 Radio, Mike FM, Gumzang FM, Scrap FM, and Radford FM.
Citi 97.3 Accra.
Mwanwazi obi timi sori ano paso okwa adwuma no akra so okwa adwuma na opon firi adwuma we timi yira ne fie kwan no akopie obi fie akoda obi mpaso edi ho nansa abira wo okwa adwuma no awu otimi firi ho no okwa adwuma no asambra na ne fie kwan no ayira no betimi yedi ho ayi no akọ be ma ne fie no asiesi no abeda no otimi prebe no ande fro ne nkwan ahihye fridge mu ama be me no ne ade wo timi mwanwa woni obi wo ho mo wo he ho esoro ho ana he na mo wo woni obi a wo ho 9 years monka awade asem wo timi mwanwa. And as soon as say me nipa no meko ne ho weekend nti wan humi a me wo ho first no bi kwa washing a wotete afi di omo ba omo kita suitcase ofa na ganya na me en spinters my enyo eten spinters oba enyo eten spinters ganya na me spinters really.
Honorable Atofos. Only from Patawadama. And some said to be a say, Wadauma, e-levy, betting tax. And the taxes be a Ghana for a swan on a drink, say, and rather you had more, you are appointing as a finance minister. Budget a decay or neighbor parliament. Sad in the decay. Abani Bechem. Abani Bechem in my bed. And that's your friend. And yet our bed. Come for give me something of Minya cry. Minya Majuman call. So I hear my bed. And yet our bed. Why not the best of my bed in him? Abraham count. No one to get
you see is a two-flare bulldog, as I would describe it.
Mr. What?
Or two-flare bulldog.
Okay, you mean they can't bite? They are toothless bulldog.
Yeah, it's a two-flare bulldog, as I would describe it.
Mr. What?
Or two-flare bulldog.
Okay, you mean
Mumpong dia mouton honum. Ana, me yamu bibi.
Huh?
Osi mumpong dia mouton honum.
Mumpong, no, if they say pong, it means close.
Yes.
Munjai.
Okay.
Stop. If you say mumpong, they're like they have gone to school and they are closing. Mumpong dia mouton honum. Stop that thing.
Bibian say Argentina. One is Spain and about finance. It's Argentina. Best Spain, next Spain this second. Now France at the third. They are also for their medal. To be a Otibia, a free wake up. Manantiano, Monfatati, Manajala.
I know.
Argentina. One is Spain and a finance. At Argentina, Besha Spain, next Spain, this second. Now France at the 10. You are also for the medal. To be a free worker.
Another Friday is here. Good evening. Welcome again to the best 120 minutes of your night. Live on 97.3. Buenas noches. Yeah, if you love your Spanish. A big shout out to you all there. A big shout out to our guys on YouTube. It's Friday, July 24. Grab your fair here. Sports Panorama is live on 97.3. Show probably brought to you by Blue Jeans Energy Drink, Betway Bet Influenza, Rexona, Bank of Africa, and Extra Cash. This weekend, a lot has been happening. From the end of the 2026 World Cup final to some figures flying around regarding the Black Stars' performance at the just ended World Cup. And then if you are looking for Team Ghana when it comes to the 2026 Commonwealth Games, as we speak, they're currently in Glasgow. Charlie, Glasgow. Yeah, we'll be getting into all of that. And then also we just want to be keeping tabs on all the best to Ghana's Black Queens participating in the 2026 WAFCON. You know, the transfer talk is already here. We'll be getting into some big news, some big players not making moves to other countries, sorry, other clubs, then what it means for them. On live, your 97.3. Welcome again to the show. Now, before we get into the conversation, let me talk to you about Bank of Africa. They are saying that from now until the end of October 2026, Bank of Africa is actually offering short-term loans at very slim rates to salaried workers. You understand that you have urgent needs to sort out, hence the need for that quick turnaround. So whether it's your school fees, prospectus, car maintenance, or that much deserved family vacation or vacation, Bank of Africa will sort you out. Yeah. All you need to do is just visit our nearest branch, or you can chat for far at www.bo@ghana.com. Sign up, or you can also WhatsApp on 0244 338 326 for inquiries. Sometimes all you need is just a quick fix, so please do that. Bank of Africa says this is as strong as a group, as close as a partner. Now, because it's Friday, right? Just one energy drink, which is Blue Jeans Energy Drink. That's a favorite energy drink which has been on Ghanaian market for over the last 20 years. Blue Jeans contains many vitamins, nutrients like vitamin B2, B3, B6, B12, as well as taurine, guarana, which are also known to boost your strength and energy, as well as promote high performance. Yeah, high performance and endurance. I asked Bernard Obi-Guotri. Yeah, endurance, because he's been drinking Blue Jeans Energy Drink. Oh, Bernard, active, fully active. Well, Blue Jeans Energy Drink is both for active men and women. So for bulk purchase, you can call us on 0208 128 190 or 0550 010 000. Let me take the numbers again: 0208 128 190 or 0550 100300. Blue Jeans Energy Drink B Top. And finally, on this Betway Bet Influencer, it's time to get rewarded as the next big sports betting influencer. The Betway, place bet and share your codes with friends, fans, and followers. If you place bet using your code, you earn 4% of their wager. It doesn't matter whether it's a win or loss. If they bet with your code, you earn 4% cash of their wager amount. This means the more people bet, the more people bet with your code, guess what? You win more. So the more you will also earn. Start betting today, sharing and winning with Betway Bet Influencer. Exclusive to Betway only. T's and C's applies. And regulated by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. So bet the responsible way. Betway says get way more. Alright. Now let's get into it. And I love how the guys have come inside the studio with pen and paper. We'll be explaining why. Pen and paper.
Yeah, shouts to Lil
Shaker.
Lil Shaker. Yeah, Lil Shaker. Kojo Q. Yeah, exactly. Kojo Q was my mate at I was on campus with him at Ghana Institute of Technology. I think he was a level below me when I was at GIJ.
So he was a senior?
No. I guess a junior. I mean, university does not like junior. University does not like junior. But
somebody entered before somebody else.
Okay, I entered before he did. I entered before he did.
He did your back.
Okay, no.
Yes, he did.
University. I mean, there's not like
your back.
He did your back.
You don't know by the forms the same.
Yeah, big shouts to Kojo Q. Yeah,
you can finish 1 year before.
Yeah, big shouts to Kojo Q. Kojo Q and Shaker. Yeah. Pen and paper. Yeah. The boys do some.
We're pink sheet today. Skin sheet.
Skillion records. Then people. Shouts to them.
No, big shout to them. They be hard. Ali. Well, I mean, let me introduce the guys. There is Coach Christopher Nimley here.
Oh no more.
The rabbi, the potions master. Charlie, guys, have you seen Coach's haircut? Charlie, our boy did one side. Oh, yeah, guy.
No.
Charlie,
No. I can put it on me. I'm a fresh boy.
Edwin, if I plan to coach make this.
If I ask you as a coach, I'm a fresh boy.
Forever young. Not to say I'm a fresh man. You say I'm a fresh boy. Yeah. Forever young.
No, you know the change. You ever since I like. I came across.
It's good, man. Elohim, Jehovah, Adonai, Jehovah, Elohim, Jehovah, Adonai, Jehovah, you are the Most High, Jehovah, you are the Most High, Jehovah, you are the Most High, Jehovah, you are the Most High God.
Oh no more.
Okay.
Now me say one thing. What will make us see?
Menim there on him sana ye boom bam boom da.
Relax. Right now, today it be 3 people we are make pray for.
Now go day.
1, Finance Minister.
Honorable Attah-Mensah.
Thank you.
AKA Sika Bim Bam Boom Boom Bam Bim Bam Bim.
The second group of people, Team Ghana, then they all the way in Glasgow. Together with Honorable Kofi Adams.
Idi.
He did it.
Honorable Kofi Idi Adams.
The
microphone man.
You for pray farm.
Idi gold medal 10,000 USD.
Then no more. Pep say they want to eat the Italian national team job.
God go bless him.
Hey,
and Fata Aboa.
Now them job be I don't know find now if you look at Kokoni Pep a coach catcher Italy at it and Pansam. Oh
no, don't say that. So I beg.
What is a Pansam?
Oh no, then they go through them small, but
No. They have world-class players in there. You can still wait.
No, but if I pay for Pep, right now the Italian has not job. Of course, you will go take them.
100 people. Photo Conte did there. The day away Brazil can carry Angeliti go. Make them go bring them a sample.
If I pray for these people
and Dr. Attah-Mensah.
Oh, if I pray for Anto,
No. Prayers. Associating prayers with Dr. Attah-Mensah. Prayers with special prayers. Dr. Attah-Mensah. Dr. Attah-Mensah. We have the one he did the ADB. Agriculture Development Bank. Prayers be special.
Charlie, question.
Prayers be highly unctioned.
Dr. Attah-Mensah.
That's a highly unctioned. The unction. Highly unctioned.
No, you I beg, pray for me. Usher into the spiritual realms.
Oh,
make you go.
God, no. They are the works of man. You are the Most High God. What there is none like you. All that God, all that God. They are the works of man. You are the Most High God. There is none like you, Jehovah. You are the Most High. Jehovah, you are the Most High God. Jehovah, you are the Most High. Jehovah, you are the Most High God. Oh, Jehovah, Bosse ko hiye mokope smooth moko je wana yo he mi hiye hihwe mo bani na leda odi mo si petekule bo je manche mi amanche o mo no mi hie ya gbo gbele mi yo wa zebot le program ne wakamene sowa ni masowa na masowa wakogbele ya che o manche yelile efe ne yo e ba cheche ndase so kanoko ye shidase ni eminchi fe shida petekple na kanie no jino ni wake ha se ndase so pete yowa Jomo wono bless na bore ncho bi gabi oh chale gabana ichai polo gabana ichai polo come on uncle come on hey when you come binu yao gabana pampa polo gabana pampa Jomo me kenile how me Jomo how me Jomo too much Oja kuma abeku fresh boy Tito ya boy wala aba Tito bo Jomo na Tito na say dile ho o wa wo Jomo me onu Jomo mi ni wo ba le wo ba Ghana mamu fefe klalo mamu fefe klalo bi etu abofa bi etu abanaba bo bi enetu ko onabo atufosi shika etole bim bam bum na short bam bim bum bim bam 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 all the reminisctions. Bim bam boom, bam bam boom. Oh, it's a link. Bam. I want to go free. You want him? Oh, Charlie. What's Solano at the Honorable Kofi Idi Adams. Ekawo athlete say ashe.
Kofi Idi Adams.
Ekawo athlete say ashe.
Global Idi.
Roma.
Glasgow.
Joma no.
Global Idi.
Wame wale onu.
Global Idi.
Ana mejo for ya Ghana bam.
Global Idi.
Ana mejo for global. Without gold medal. Without silver. Bronze. Eyaje wose. Bronze. Eyaje wose. Bronze. Eyaje wose. What's more bronze? Kaje gold be silver. The one ya here. but it didn't fake bear, but when you're here, but it didn't fake bear, but when you're here, but it didn't fake bear. You was about Jomo program ne. When I could babu Jomo I could 1 + 1 is 2.
Thank you. Yeah.
What do we say? 1 + 1 is 2. 2 + 2 is 4.
4 + 4 is 8.
How can you tell me 4 + 4 is equal to 10? How?
Not possible.
Me now you all. 1 tower breakdown. Honorable Attah-Mensah, if you know you 1 tower breakdown. Break Kofi Idi Adams, honorable sports minister. Let them check 1 tower breakdown yet. Yeah. Akpeche. Charlie can I towo? No matter what. Akpeche towo. If you not Akpeche akato wa ni che ajipo. Well, mokonye ebu woko a. Yo anya wo se. Oba fe ogbe ya. One people Jomo program ne. Jomo mene kashida kada. Ya ye wa se ba. Amen.
Well, before we get into the conversation, let me announce that, look, this is big. And big shouts to all the guys at Pax FM 96.5 in Elmina. Bernard, they are taking the show live. Pax be hard. Charlie, let's get into the conversation. Let's start the show by listening to the finance minister, Honorable Attah-Mensah, and this is what he said.
So first, before FIFA gave them the money, they needed to spend, isn't it?
They can pay back.
No, but they can pay back. So yes, but before then, before you see, they need to prepare and go to the World Cup. Before FIFA gives them the money. FIFA's money will come after.
Yes, I think it's $11 to $12 million.
After. And so government need to plan. In fact, I went to Parliament and allocated 150 million cedis for the whole campaign, assuming that the national team was going to go all the way to finals.
But how much did you give them?
58.
Will you collect it back? Because FIFA are giving them 11 million.
So now that
how much?
13 taxes. So they've got the money.
So 13
the money will come.
So 13 times 11
minus tax.
Yes. So FIFA are giving them about $10 million there.
They pay tax on that money.
Yes, it's paid in
the say when I collect tax here, you say that I'm collecting. It's collecting money from them. So what I want to say is that thanks for that information. I'll quickly follow up. So based on his appeal, I'm going to collect my money.
All right, so that's Dr. Samuel Attah-Mensah. He was on the Citi Breakfast Show early today, this morning, together with Bernard Avle and also Godfred Akutubuafo. Actually, that was his response to a question asked by Godfred Akutubuafo himself. So it's essentially he was explaining why government spent the 58 million Ghana cedis, right, on the Black Stars' participation at the World Cup. And I mean, he mentioned that a certain amount was actually budgeted for the team to reach. If the team had reached the finals, would have spent that money. 150. But he didn't give a breakdown as to when you look at the 58 million Ghana cedis, who took what we spent on, I mean, how many days the team lodged in wherever we stayed, how much we paid the players, 27 players. We didn't have a breakdown to that. As to whether he will be doing that or the sports minister will be doing that, we don't know yet. What we know is that the sports minister is actually in Glasgow as we speak for the 2026 Commonwealth Games, right? So Cassiel's response was what he had already initially said in Parliament during the media review budget, right? When he had to explain what, I mean, the 58 million Ghana cedis, why government has to spend that money. But there's that conversation has actually generated several talking points. And a lot of people are not too happy because when you look at in the past, every time the Black Stars go to compete in a major tournament, whether it's the AFCON or it's the World Cup, we are unable to get a proper breakdown as to the amount of money spent on the team. The last one I remember was one from former sports minister Mustafa Yusuf. I think it was the 2022 Qatar World Cup.
That one was summary.
Yes.
Even with that, and the AFCON too. The one in Cote
d'Ivoire.
So
the AFCON one. So the
d'Ivoire.
AFCON and then Qatar 2022. Even with that, a lot of people were not still happy with the kind of breakdown he gave, because there were so many what should I say, had people thinking, right, about the amount of money we keep on spending around the Black Stars. Coach, let me start off with you. Now we do not know how much the players, 27 players, together with the goalkeeper in Solomon Agbesi, that's the number we are using, 27. How much each player took, because the minister is actually yet to give us a breakdown on this 58 million Ghana cedis. How much we are giving to management members, the technical team, how much we spent on where the team camped, because we did two camps, right? Bryant University, Providence. So
every camp we did during the World Cup, FIFA catered for.
Okay.
So if there is an issue of camping, it should be done before we report it in the US.
Okay. So essentially what I'm saying is that we'll need a breakdown to this 58 million Ghana cedis.
I cannot start without singing my most powerful song. Aye. Oye muzuve ishemba mocho bagbe wo aye asha oye muzu fefe ishemba mocho bagbe mi awo ko be water telemo tatu telemo ko be water telemo idi telemo Gabi no Ghana away. Look, we are suffering.
You mean the country is suffering, eh?
Look at our roads. When it rains, this country goes back 10 years. It's your tour. We go back 10 years as a country. Nobody should get me wrong. When you throw out astronomical figures, show us a bit of respect. Respect the people of this country. Yes, Ramo.
Okay.
Today I went to Kolebu.
To do what?
Me, Coach Nimli. A woman, Ghana, who don't it? I just go to places, so I want to see what things happen, what goes on there.
So today Kolebu was the venue for
Yes, I just decided. I was there. Then when you make catch me,
were you wearing your...
people saw me. I went like this. Say I'm
Today you didn't wear a hoodie.
You know why I went to Kolebu? After listening to Honorable Atu Forcing yesterday, actively, I went to Kolebu.
Right now you are ETA investigative journalist.
No, I am Ghana.
Oh, okay.
Active Ghana.
Bernard, behave yourself.
Look, I am Ghana. And when I went to Kolebu today, people saw me there. Those of you who saw me there, Charlie, this program, it go far. Damn. Look,
the people were happy to see you.
They were happy to see me. The doctors.
Oh, I see.
Somebody texted his friend that could say, get him to work for me, I'm coming.
Oh, that'd be hard.
Doctor for be a tray.
Doctor's tray.
No more journey my label. In Benda. Yeah.
I'm not bragging.
I thank God for this program.
Coach be hard.
You was zip out. Bad job on your program then. Look. Missy, I said I went to Kolebu. If you go to the maternity ward in Kolebu, it's a death trap. And the politicians are aware. Then you know what? When I interacted with the people, they told me, was it 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, he made the same statement. He admitted that that is a death trap.
The place is a death
maternity ward. If I'm lying, all of you those of you who have gone there before, come and say, Coach Nimli, you are lying. And you know what even got me annoyed was the fact that His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, he also, on one of his visits to Korle Bu, he referred to that same building as a death trap. The doctors told me. The doctors told me that is a death trap. Look, go and look at the chairs that the patients sit on. There's no what for Gucci. When I asked, I had this very beautiful, handsome gentleman who was taking me around. So I was asking him, based on what I could see, is the eye test though.
Eye test, not statistics.
Where are the foam? Where are the cushions on the? I say, cushion tutu. To the extent that the one they bought to replace it, every day there's somebody in charge of making sure that they are not stolen. No, I say, I comfort about Korle Bu we are idea. Now my many catch them say, it will surprise me that if they live as Korle Bu, what is security for? Jesus Christ. I'm not saying Obiso, me see. I went there today. I entered one of the wards. In fact, me call medical ward. I did most of my rounds at the medical ward. After the maternity ward there, you didn't do it before. I just came. Death trap. I told the guy, look, I want to step out. I want to come out. I cannot take to the second floor of this maternity ward. It's a death trap. I'm saying it, and they know, the politicians, they are aware. Korle Bu, death trap. And you hear such astronomical figures being thrown about just like that with no proper breakdown. If you are a Ghanaian, you should be angry.
For Black Stars.
If you are a Ghanaian, you should be angry. And there's nothing to be pleasant about this. Gabby, we were supposed to take 26 players to the camp. Who made it 27?
Quiroz himself,
he could take 27.
So the last updates, the last word from Carlos Quiroz on this 27th player, who was the goalkeeper in Solomon Agbesi, right?
Who made it 27?
So I'm sure he'd probably had disagreements with the FA or the handlers of the national team to then add him to the play, because Quiroz mentioned that he's taking him.
I am telling you that if Agbesi was not a Dreams FC player, or he had not been linked to, he would never have done.
No, coach.
You see, nobody can fault him. I
understand your point.
Let me talk. Nobody should.
No, coach. I'm not cutting you.
Let me talk.
I'm not cutting you.
Let me talk.
No, I'm saying, and I'm also saying that
you talk. You see, when I'm talking,
I'll let you talk.
Quiet.
So I'll let you talk. I'm also saying that. We are going exactly, and we are going to what Carlos said.
England did it.
Yes, not just us. You see, not just us. And then he mentioned
don't compare the Black Stars to England. When England are doing such, so we can do it. I'm not comparing. Agbesi alone, the money he took from what I saw today at Korle Bu can fix all those chairs. For no work done. Are you telling me I'm lying or what? For no work done. What did he do? Agbesi made affair, Jermaine.
But he was part of the 27 players.
I beg you, yeah.
But you see, he's part of the.
Do that.
Because if you are doing the mass, you still have to add them to it.
What I knew, FIFA said every team is supposed to bring 26 officially, unless there is otherwise. Show me that communique. That says FIFA said you to bring 27.
FIFA said bring 26.
Yo, Jadamatin. 26.
Let's allow you to progress.
That's what?
Please, wait, before you hold on. On the Korle Bu maternity block.
Yes.
Death trap.
People are confirming, right?
No, not that. So we have a story. It was from the president himself, who said or announced plans to construct a new maternity block. So that's the last update.
That's no wonder His Excellency John Dramani Mahama said,
this was just July 9.
Oh, you are. Yeah. What is today's date?
24th.
Nanyen. No cashier. Hey, Oban, that building can collapse any. As I sit here today,
that's 2 weeks ago.
As I sit here today, Abeku, Samete say, Kolebu maternity ward, bubu, kunkum, imanuni, in Kolano Wodna, I would not be surprised. God forbid, I would not be surprised. I'm telling you honest, because of what I saw today. Hey, Kolebu, Yanwakwe, you can find time tomorrow and just go and stroll there. When they ask you to climb and you see, hey, that view up, Jesus Christ. I couldn't believe what I saw today. Atufosi Honorable Finance Minister goes to Parliament and said we spent what? 58 million Ghana cedis. Convertible to dollars. It's almost $12 million. It's almost $12 million. These are some of the breakdowns. You see, we don't have all the breakdowns. So.
Yeah. So I'll be cross-checking with mine too.
Now, the players, they are the true protagonists. They are the one playing the football.
Yeah.
Whatever you do for them to get them to perform, I don't have a problem. But even that, you should be moderate in your expenditure. I have always disagreed why we pay players 100. Look, these boys, we all hear all of it today. Some of them, they beg to be part of the Black Stars. True or false?
Yeah, we've seen stories like that.
No, but generally we've seen stories like that.
We've seen and heard stories.
You see?
No, but we still have stories. For the record, the 58 million Ghana cedis, if you convert it, it's $4.9 million.
Okay, so
$4.9 million.
We should have spent 100 and something. We should have added up.
The 150 is the 12 million.
Yes. Thanks for the correction.
That's the anticipated.
The $4.5 million.
The issue.
Astronomical.
Yeah, the allocated funds.
Yes.
Yeah, the funds that he said he allocated.
Spending 58 million
out of
Ghana cedis.
Yes.
So that is $4.something million.
4.9.
So $5 million.
Yeah, basically $5 million.
Astronomical figures. It's still astronomical. When it comes to the Black Stars, look, you say you've seen, you've heard. That was it. That's it. That was it. You've seen or you've heard. Me, I know for a fact.
Okay.
Please proceed. Some of the Black Stars players, they beg to be part of the team. I have never seen anywhere that somebody begs to be part of an institution. Whatever some of them did in getting us to that level, they were paid for. Agreed?
Yeah.
We've paid them all the qualification bonus they played during the qualifier to get to the World Cup. So that meant that it is not the bona fide right of any player to go. Look, nobody support Thomas Partey better than me. So he's the best player in the team. Even him, he needed to earn the right to be at the World Cup. True or false?
True.
Now, after paying them their winning bonuses, everything, when we are going to the World Cup, we select them to be part of a 26-man squad. And then the FA, together with the government of Ghana, they sit there and they approve $100,000 appearance fee per player. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. I always refer to this woman who sells the trash pan. You see, when you sweep, you want to at airport. Over 60-something years old woman.
So
when you get there,
collector.
do you know what she will tell you? The trash collector. You know what she tells you? Meba, tobacco pe mami. Na mi unana minko pe duanindi. When you see people like that, that's a woman shishiwa. Then you are wicked. Do your oil to me. I'm telling you today. Then there's darkness in your mind. So we give $100,000 per player for just appearing to be part of the team. We selected them into the team. First, give them $100,000. In addition to that, they are taking per diems. They are being fed for no work done. The $100,000 is not part of the work they are going to do. True or false?
Yeah. So the per diem is different. 150.
Yes. So every day $150. $150. I would have thought that would have been in line. That is proper. Because once you live out of the shores of Ghana and they start working per day, 150. Cash out.
Can you allow me to put out these figures, right? So $100,000
appearance fee
for 27 players.
Yes, so that is $2.7 million.
Yeah, and then there is $150 for 27 players.
How many days did they spend in
35 days.
35 days. So multiply 150 by 27 by 35.
And then so this is a breakdown I'm giving you from a very reliable source. Okay. I can't put a person's name out.
No. But so what I also gather is that not all the players got $100,000 because they didn't play. Some of them didn't play.
No.
$80,000.
Anybody who told you that is a blatant lie. No.
So what? So
anybody who told you that is a blatant lie.
Or the player got a full amount and then had to pay something else to somebody.
You don't know what I mean. But that's why I
no. Officially, we are in total list. $100,000 per player.
So we are dealing with that figure.
$100,000 per player.
And then in that 58 million Ghana cedis, right? We paid for tickets.
Yeah.
For players to come and come. No, I'm giving the breakdown.
Yeah, to come.
From the reliable source I mentioned.
That plane ticket.
Yes.
And they
join the team.
And then we paid for the Wolves come too.
That's it.
The Wolves game.
Yeah.
The Wolves game we played, the 1-1.
Yeah.
That was the last game we played before the competition.
You see, it is beautiful when they put that. So they should tell me how much money we earned from the Mexico game. And they should come and tell the people of this country how much money we earned from Japan, Korea, Germany, Austria. If they are factoring in the city.
Calm down.
And catch up then.
No, calm down. And then we pay for hotel bills. Post the World Cup exit.
That's it.
Right? After FIFA 3 days.
No.
Let me give the breakdown. When you guys can begin to pay. Then now we can talk about the technical team members. The numbers that I'm picking up from the tech team is 18.
Yeah.
18 technical team members.
Yes. It used to be 20.
Yeah.
18 members.
Yeah.
So
and
then the coach's salary and members of
Bagabi, quick one. With the per diem you mentioned for 27.
Yeah.
The coaches they all took per diem.
Yes, they took per diem.
So the 27 was
I mean you shadow them. Management members
are not part of the 27.
Yeah. So they took different per diem.
Okay.
For the same 35 days. Okay.
And then we are looking at the so the qualification bonus, which the minister says that they are yet to pay.
On every player platform. Will take $30,000.
Yes. So they are yet to pay.
If you multiply 27 by 30, that'll give you $810,000 per account.
Okay.
So
there is a response for what you just mentioned. So every player took 100,000.
Yes, 100,000.
Not 80, not 90.
100. So if anybody took 80, then somebody has why some of the money.
He has why
the money.
Whether somebody has taken bits of the money. As for that one, we are not dealing with.
I say if
we are dealing with
if any player did not get $100,000, then the person should go and look for the rest of the money.
Okay, so I think that's it. That's the breakdown I have for you.
You didn't give us the money for the hotel after the exit. That is the figure I am missing.
Don't worry, let coach finish his point.
So you see, at least for now, players 2.7, qualification bonus $810,000, management members 5 of them, each of them took $62,000 as appearance fee. Jesus Christ, how can you behave like that? I'm in free. They are sleeping in hotel free. I'm in free. I'm in Kuta free. Nothing not free. I'm in Kuta free. $62,000 per month. So if you multiply that by 5, that's $310,000. Now, between the 27 players, the qualification bonus for the players, and then the 5 management members, if you add, is giving you 3.820. $3,820,000.
Please make progress because of time so that they can also hear.
So only this one, what I have done here, the 18 management members and the 18 backroom staff.
Okay, so now we don't know how much was given to them. We don't know how much they
so
per diems. We don't know how much.
So this is what I'm going to do.
And also appearance fee.
The technical team, that 18, if they don't bring us the breakdown, I will use previous experience to calculate it.
Which one is that?
Previously, the head coach will take ×2 appearance fee.
Oh, so that was the minister's last. Yeah, I think he said something like
the head coach will take ×2.
We can't go with that.
What do you mean we can't go with that?
Okay, sure.
If they don't break it, I'll use that to break it down.
Please progress.
So if every player took 100,000 appearance fee, Carlos Quiroz wage $200,000. Simple or they call. That is not his salary.
Yeah.
So Carlos Quiroz alone, appearance fee $200,000. Qualification bonus, he will take ×2 of the players. So if the players are taking 30,000, Carlos Quiroz are 60,000. And no can he pay who? And can he pay who? Now look at his backroom staff. 17. Desmond Offer, he will take just like the players take. Normally, that's the way it was done. The assistant coaches will collect there and the players will collect the same amount. So, Oji 100. John Pencil, Oji 100. Goalkeepers trainers now be 100. That is why people are ready to die if they are not part of the Black Stars backroom staff. You know, me catch it all. And I'm kind of saying, more. See clear me. No. See clear me. Sugar day inside.
Sugar day what's inside?
In the soup. Now, what Jessica free the man? Is it training man? You see, that is what some of us are calling on Honorable Attah-Mensah.
Okay.
And my own minister, Honorable Kofi Idi Adam. No, look, you cannot be mentioning figures like that. Me Kofi Idi Adams, me Ginity.
Okay, so
I trust that he will do. Look, me, I will continue to trust you until you give me reasons not to trust you. Mr. Adam, my life day. Me, I will not come and sit here and defame anybody.
Okay, so coach, why don't you do it this way? Now we can all put and assume figures around this.
Yes. So you see the 4.9 million. If you add the management, the backroom staff.
So we don't have those figures yet.
Yes.
So what I'm saying is that can we allow now the minutes, because Attah-Mensah has said a certain figure. We are all trying to work around that figure. Now the minister has to come in and and put whatever went into getting
the plus and minus.
Exactly. So that then we have a full conversation of
no, but these are prelims.
Prelims.
They've given us prelims. We are giving them prelims.
What prelims in here?
Now, how about it? Attah-Mensah has given us preliminary figures. Me to this are my preliminary breakdown. Prelims.
Okay. Fair enough.
Prelims.
The prelims, namely. Prelims coaching, namely.
Bernard, I'll take the phone off.
We were in this country, or we've been in this country. when somebody organizes a press conference from the Black Stars, how much was he taking?
Why do you want to revisit?
Oh, I'm leading to a point. You see, things that you know, don't say you've seen, you've heard. You know, let's move the ball.
No, you're no, relax. Calm down. You see, the prelims.
Criminal figures.
You see,
no, listen to me.
You see, we are in this country. I'm coming, coach. We are dealing with figures.
The figures I'm asking for, they were brought out by the minister.
Yeah, they were brought.
So don't do that. Let's program the program.
The codes and
I'm saying that.
No, but I'm saying that. Why do you also want to revisit?
Why shouldn't I'm leading to a point? You just give me the answers to the figures. We were here. If my good brother, my good friend Henry Asante, he is the one who organizes the press conference for the Black Stars. When they agree, he sits with the coach, they answer question.
Mm-hmm.
The figures that were brought out say if he does that, or just saying,
I've forgotten.
Don't do this.
No, but I don't know.
The listeners and the viewers.
No, but if
we were in this country, when I asked that, you were going to say you've seen, you've heard. When this country, when Honorable Kofi Idi Adams brought out some figures, what it used to be and what now he's
true. He was wanting to do.
Say, but for Honorable Kofi Idi Adams' transparency, when somebody organizes a press conference, no, just saying,
I don't know.
Okay, my good memory says that I stand to be corrected. Now, OG, $8,000 said either 10 or 8,000. Obi kita codes to many name bag. They put it on my. To many new bag name. To second,
but coach, it goes beyond.
It goes. Look, nobody can justify why.
Okay, you could.
Somebody who arranges.
Let's try and make
somebody who carries football should be given $8,000 per game for the Black Star. Okay, nobody can justify.
Let's progress.
So don't say it goes beyond codes. It is codes.
Let's.
They shall be.
But you see, when you say he just shares codes, maybe there are other things he does.
Like
of course, you and I are not there.
He's a kids manager.
When somebody is the kids manager, what does he do?
He does a lot of things.
He arranges codes.
Logistics.
Like this is not what he codes. But it goes beyond codes. It goes beyond just codes. Orange balls, orange bibs, orange cones. Or carry bag.
Let's.
I will stop every job. They should come and employ me. I like that job. I'll just carry the bag, arrange the codes, carry the food. $8,000 anytime the Black Stars come. Where I work at the Roman Reed School, I will ask my bosses to give me 1 week off. I'm going to make $8,000 in 1 week.
Okay,
one game. Cool.
Just a quick question, and then I need your snap thoughts on that so that I can take thoughts from the guys.
Yes.
The Commonwealth Games ends around August 2nd, right?
Yeah.
So what it means is that we'll actually even get a double dose of breakdown because then the Commonwealth Games. Why don't we give now? The minister is very busy. He's in Glasgow.
Yes.
With Team Ghana.
Yes.
Let's give him. We've done all this.
Won't he go to Morocco?
For
the WAFCON, maybe he'll go and pass.
He has the liberty.
Yeah.
So that the point. No. The point is, we cannot keep quiet on the matter. What I'm saying, I'm not saying Honorable Kofi Adams will not bring.
No, I get you. But I'm saying to help the conversation.
To help the conversation.
Yeah, when he puts out those figures,
Atu should have helped the conversation. If you say 58 million, we'll break it down to see where the 58 million.
Maybe he's not gotten a breakdown yet.
Or no, Atu, or release 58.
Yeah.
So that's it.
So now the people.
Am I the one who came and said that every Black Star player will get $100,000?
No.
They've said it.
Okay.
So we are just trying to deduce from what has been said. Nobody have done anything to say this man is not doing his job. No, far from that.
Okay.
But me.
Mm-hmm. Please wrap up for
Ghanaians. It is time Ghanaians should stop these things from happening. Gabi, I disagree why we give players $100,000 as appearance fee. I disagree. The figure is too astronomical. For appearing, I'm going to give you a work to do. Mr. Wanyami said that's all yet to me yet the program. You have to do Sako Tuna Kanutumokawa program. I want you next week when we come here, go through all the 48 countries. Let's find out how many of them gave appearance fee.
Okay.
If they did, how much did they give?
Okay.
You see, in life, you cannot be operating in an island. Just I won't go tinzi. Ahana wote. Unkwa uya wote different. Sronko. Yeah, Mr. I want you to confirm to the listeners that you do that job for them.
Hey. Right. So
confirm then you do it. No. What you know? Can you say sorry? What you can't see, can you see?
No, don't do that.
No, we will do it.
I'll do it.
I want you to find out of the 48 countries, their appearance fee, their qualification bonuses. You see, Ghana. We cannot be look. Nobody should get me wrong.
Okay,
I'm not saying we shouldn't take care of the players. I'm saying the figure involved is too astronomical.
Fair. I think as part of the questions you can ask the minister. Then
I'm not actually. Right. When you ask the FA people to go and sit down and prepare the budget, they can sit there, and put that figure across as appearance fee.
Okay.
That is where, in my view, the wickedness, the thing is coming from. You put that.
But coach, this thing go hard because some of them.
Just go hard.
Some of the football federations they don't disclose. They don't disclose it.
It's not public knowledge.
It's not public.
No, it's true.
Anybody who fails to disclose that.
So now
but you take listen to this.
Curaçao, they didn't disclose this.
You go and find out from me. Don't you disclose.
Let me take you out.
You can't take the taxpayers' money and decide not to.
Don't worry. I think we'll just try.
That's why I don't blame the FAO. Yeah. I blame the government. Successive government. They have connived with the football people and they put such monies out there. What? We're not there yet when somebody said he go feed people how many days for something million euros. He's walking on the street. Rather, has been sent to prison.
Yeah, talk to me. Why you real quick? I didn't see this call coming.
At the real
quick, you have to go for a break. I mean, what are you expecting from the minister regarding the? I'm talking about Kofi Adams regarding the money. Dr. Kasia Attah-Mensah put out.
You're not expecting anything different or anything.
You don't want a detailed major breakdown in Parliament
because at the end of the day, if they will defend it. Because if there was a situation where there was a clear disagreement between him and how the money was spent, we would have known by now. And so far we haven't heard anything.
Was spent on ticketing.
So far we haven't heard anything.
Yeah.
And from the looks of it, I mean, it looks like it might just end up being the same amount. Because if you look at
I'm hearing it didn't even get to that amount.
Yeah, because
it didn't get to the 58.
Yeah, because think about it.
That's why they should help us. How much did management members take?
I'm also hearing that the qualification bonus actually started from 2023 to 2025. That's the duration. Yeah.
You've paid.
So but that money is not part of this.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm learning. I'm hearing. So when the minister comes now, the details that we have, we can look at it.
That one.
Nobody should include the qualification bonus into the.
I'll explain where the qualification bonus is. I sort of have an idea of the total.
Yeah, and I get you because there was one press conference that the minister actually addressed and said that they had paid for a certain period.
Let me tell you one of the things where I have problems with the minister. He's my minister. I love him and he knows that. If you are referring to the fact that we paid for what? The friendly game, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wolves game. Up to now, we've not heard whether the money we made from Japan, Korea.
Okay.
So these are the things. You see, when it suits you, you dance in a certain way. When you have to be Charlie, these are some of the things me I don't like.
Let me hear.
So when we did the conversion from 58 million Ghana cedis to dollars, it amounted to 4.98 million.
So 5 million.
Yeah, okay. So basically 5 million if you are summing it up or approximating it. So approximating it, so that would be 5 million. And then if you look at the amount given out to the players per official sources, $100,000 times 27.
Yeah.
It will be
2.7.
2.7 million.
2.7 million.
Yeah.
So $2.7 million dollars.
Yes.
Then you have to also factor in pretty much the amount of money that will be dished out to the technical members.
Yes.
Which we don't know yet.
Yeah.
And so very bad.
We don't know that bit yet, but
now players you have told us how much they are making.
You look at also the per diem. Said you did the calculation.
Yeah,
the per diem. $150 per diem
for
times
the
27.
27. That will give you 141,700
by 35 days.
Yeah, that's the total.
But the 19 or 20, the technical they are not part.
Yeah,
They were
that one
18.
we don't
That's
also
also
have that breakdown.
Whether
there.
the same amount.
So if you are looking at, so you have got 2.7 million
Yeah, already
gone. Then you look at this amount on just per diems. Then you look at the amount of money that or appearance fee or bonuses that the technical team will also get, and you are clearly looking at 3.5 million. Easily looking at 3.5 million.
And I'm 3.8.
So that's what almost about 70%.
Yeah, 70%. Then you have to also factor in the issue where they got to America.
Yeah,
they were at.
Wait, let me correct something on the calculation. The calculation I have here, 2.7 plus 810,000 plus 310.
Coach, you need to speak into the mic.
2.7 for the players. Their qualification bonus added up to 810,000. The management members, 5 of them, 62,000 per head times 5, 310,000. If you add all those, it gives you 3.8.
No, 8. But coach, you see, you've added the management members. We don't have that figure.
62,000 is out there. It's there.
Okay.
No, they budgeted it, but they never came out to say that they've approved it.
Yeah,
they didn't approve it.
When did they tell us they approved the 100,000 for the players? They never told us.
That one didn't come out. But
So don't
that's what I'm saying. What we can do is we can just speculate.
So we are not speculating. We are working with figures put out by the ministry.
Yeah,
That's why we're speculating.
yes, that is the amount put out there by the minister. The $100,000 for the players. Okay, but the money allocated to the management committee members, it wasn't officially communicated.
No, he communicated that as well.
No, they stated that it was part of the budget, that it was 62. Budget is a proposal.
Yeah, and they were yet to get
whether they will accept it or they won't accept it. We don't know officially.
You see, that is why this country, Yebrenu.
Oh no,
I will tell you. Let me say this. I beg you.
we are journalists. So
We are journalists, and I'm saying that
like
when you have
we
the minister says $100,000 have been budgeted for them. What? For the players. $62,000 have been budgeted for what? Each management members. Agree? $30,000 per qualification bonus per player. He has not come back to say those money has not been approved or they've been approved. Has he?
No, but
So why are you taking some out?
because in the player's case, he says that the money has been dispensed.
Yeah.
The money has been dispensed. So now we can fit.
Then the one sat in focus, the one I'm just sharing my thought here. Nothing prevented the minister or the one who asked the question whether the $62,000 per
Was
month
approved. Okay, fair.
was not disbursed.
Yeah.
So if me, the ordinary Ghanaian, for which I am one and very knowledgeable, if I'm doing my analysis, me
All right, I'll finish up. So we'll go for a break. Right?
So you're looking at a situation where, like you mentioned, 70% is already gone per the money that we are aware of, and this is minus the money that we aren't aware of. And we have a situation where they go to America and they were at the American university, they were training, and yes, we're paying for it. And Carlos Queiroz, the coach, said he wasn't too comfortable with the facility because people could just come in. It was exposed and all of those things. And we had to move and relocate to DC United and start training at DC United all the way till the World Cup officially started, and we had to move to our base at Rhode Island. All of that costs money. So it will add up to at this point, miscellaneous that we are dealing with. So if already, even minus all these issues, you are looking at 70% that is gone. If you add all those things, I'm pretty sure, you'll be earning close to 90%.
Yeah.
And so for me, I think the amount that was given and the amount that was spent at this point in time, as things stand, I think it just falls in line.
Okay.
Where there's a debate, it's about, like Coach said, the level of payment, the quantum, like $100,000 for for a club side, earning multiple revenue streams of revenue on nearly a weekly basis, it's fine. But for a country where you come touch and go, one game, papa, then you go, you play like 4 games in the entire calendar year, 5 games in the entire calendar year, $100,000 per game. Yeah, it's a bit much. That's where there's a bit of an issue. Where, okay, you're looking at it in a situation where if you put it together, you are spending all this money on just appearance fee, on just per diem. Couldn't we have done without the per diem and included all of that amount of money in their appearance fee? That's where you have some issues. Then you have a situation where, yes, people involved in around the Black Stars and in the Black Stars, you have individuals who used to earn $8,000 per the minister's communique, now earning $4,000. And you ask yourself, really, $4,000? Omar Wahid, a boxer who won a bronze medal at the Commonwealth Games
for 12 years.
For 12 years. He didn't get $3,000.
We couldn't pay.
And it was just earlier this week that he got paid his reward, $3,000. And you ask yourself, so because you are with the Black Stars per game, even in the qualifiers, you earn $3,000, $4,000, you earn $4,000 per game. That's where I have an issue.
Okay.
And those ones, we had an issue with it before the World Cup. And that's why, for me, this instance and the money that was mentioned by the minister and the money that was spent at this point in time per the communique, I think it just falls in line. What we need to address is find ways and means to be able to cut down on the quote unquote the extras. I think it's a bit extreme for a country that is trying to button down, get these loans and more or less. I wouldn't say austerity, but we are top tapping in between austerity and spending a little bit here and a little bit there, more or less. Okay, using the term of the finance minister, fiscal discipline. If you are trying to be fiscally disciplined, how can you be spending this amount of money on one tournament for just a group of people when you have enormous amounts of issues that you need to solve with very and the craziest part is with very little amount of money you can solve those problems. So for instance, if you at this point in time, black maidens, they have issues with their payments. Black queens, per the report I'm getting, they also have some challenges with their payment or remuneration.
Princesses have been
too, not yet issues. So you have that. Then Commonwealth, the preparation in the lead up to this competition issues, there were major issues. Then they come out and promise them $10,000 if you win gold. Because I find it farcical because what did you put in place to ensure that they'll get or improve their chances of being able to win gold medals? And for me, I even find it insulting because at the end of the day, you haven't given me any kind of or put me in any situation that will help me to get the goal. But you've put out there this big amount, $10,000, more or less, knowing very well. A part of me believes that they know very well that they are not going to win gold, and that's why they put out that amount there. And for me, that is what we need to be addressing. But for the Black Stars, the expenditure, I think it just falls in line. The issue I have is that it's a bit too much, and we need to find ways to cut it down.
Okay. Right, let's go for a very quick break. When we come back, I'll take your messages. I'll take quick thoughts from Sedi and Bernard Abeku. Then we'll move the conversation on 97.3 Sports Panorama. I'm Gabriel Ferro. Back after this.
From the heart of Africa we stand, building dreams across the land. Every step we take aside, helping you rise, taking you higher. Strong as a group, close as a partner, Bank of Africa lifting you higher. African Bank with global reach, POA make your future glow. Strong as a group, close as a partner, Bank of Africa lifting you higher. African Bank with global reach. VOA make your future glow. Africa rise, heal the way. Dreams we built, the path we paved. African bank, global reach, taking you where you can be. Lifting you higher. Global reach, VOA make your future glow. Strong as a group, close as a partner. Bank of Africa, lifting you higher. African bank with global reach, VOA make your future glow. We go there for you all night and day. Strong as a group, close as a partner. Bank of Africa lifting you higher.
Strong, creative, enthusiastic. My name is Jojo and I got the Blue Jays vibe. On Fridays, after a long, stressful week, my colleagues and I just pop a chilled, tasty can of Blue Jays energy drink and we are ready to take the whole town by storm. During Saturday morning soccer with the boys or Sunday or Mutual special with the family, Blue Jays does the trick again.
My name is Arapa and I got that Blue Jays vibe. During a long day of shopping and catching up with the girls, Blue Jays keeps us refreshed and happy. When studying for an exam, Blue Jays is the companion throughout the long nights.
It's great for sportsmen and women and people with an active lifestyle. It's just amazing. For more purchases, contact Budget Cash and Carry Limited on 0208 128 190 or 0550 010 000. Excessive drinking can be detrimental to your health. Not recommended for persons under 18 years, pregnant women, and lactating mothers. The advert is FDA approved.
I want to let everybody to know that Citi FM is a fundamental station in this country. They are champion station. When you wake up early in the morning, you tune Citi FM, you see so many fundamental games, sports, everything is as done for Citi FM. Citi FM, you are Bo champion station. Bo Iga.
Welcome back, 97.3. I'm Gabi Affair here with Coach Christopher Nimley, Jamie for another big country. The name Edmond. You can also send us your thoughts 0539986996. 0539986996. Let me take some messages. A new Tojo from Tima Newtown says, let's prepare well for tournament and glory will come. Accountability is dead in Ghana. Okay. Okay. Next one, it says, what a shame when we cannot boast when we cannot boast of a pitch the Black Stars will train on, but we can afford to share this huge amount of dollars. We need the military regime. Okay. It says, Gabi, why will you on a weekly basis refuse to say the truth? Okay, let's go on to the next message. It says, former Black Stars coach Otoado has opened up about the challenges he faced. Yeah, we've seen that. Okay, let me take this one. It says, guys, England did not pay appearance fees, but paid 2,000 pounds per game. Yeah, the money wasn't given to the players, but donated to charity. Kofi from Tema. All right. Says, good evening, guys. I see no reason why we are comparing ourselves to England. Please, Coach, help me clarify this. Who manages the England national team? Is it the FA or who? The time the ministry was managing the Black Stars, we won the FA, we won the AFCON. Since the FA started managing the Black Stars, we have not won anything. To me, the ministry have to manage the national team and not the FA. The FA should go and manage their league. Okay.
With the old qualification bonuses to the World Cup, we know they don't pay them finish.
Yeah. So
that one is not part of the 58.
That's what I mentioned. That from 2023 to 2025. Sadi, just quick thoughts on this, and then I'll take Bernard so that we can move on to some other stuff.
Yes. Quickly, I like where you ended and you brought me in. So I'd like us to revisit a tweet from the presidency of Ghana on the 13th of June 2026. Abi. Now, the qualification bonuses you are looking for is here. So I read. So government releases over 76 million Ghana cedis for the Black Stars World Cup campaign. Now, if you look at this figure, you would ask yourself that. So why are we hearing 58 now, and there was a 76 earlier in the year? So the 76 is broken down into two parts. 58,992,500 cedis. That is what the Black Stars took to the World Cup to go and actually use for the World Cup there and then. However, the rest, which is 17 million Ghana cedis, 537,419.20 pesos. You forget the end. Just take the 20 pesos in the also. Why? That is equivalent at that time to $1.488 million. That was to settle outstanding bonuses owed to them.
From what period?
So let me. So if you say outstanding bonuses, that means you paid all per this communique. You didn't specify
from what end to what end.
Exactly, because also they said that this was part of the Greater Black Star World Cup campaign.
So on record that money even was not enough to settle all the bonuses.
Okay.
But then again, they said to continue from that particular sentence, it is stated there that these payments are in fulfillment of performance-based agreements established during the qualifying series. Under the agreement, the team received 50% of their bonuses during the qualifiers, with the remaining 50%
paid after. Right?
On successful qualification.
Yeah, I remember that also from the minister. Yeah.
That I remember. So I think this is for the 50%.
First 50 they received.
The first
There's 50 a pending unpaid 50.
No. So from this, it means that the first 50 they received during the qualification.
Yeah. So
and now after, and then they get it added onto.
This is even not
okay
clear, because at least they should have stated the period. Because the information some of us are getting is that still
we all can hope that
some of the players are old qualification bonuses.
Yeah, so we are all hoping that when we get that update or breakdown from the minister,
I think
we can also get that period.
Yes.
We need to know the period.
Yes.
So if you are dealing with, let's say, some of the, we play the qualifiers in between.
Yes.
So September, okay, we did this, we paid this. In October when they assembled, we pay for this. Then we can know how to pick and points there. Whatever I want to do.
Wonderful. Gabi, quickly, let me finish by saying that, look, we need to ask ourselves and find a balance. Is the Black Stars a charity organization, or is the Black Stars something that Ghana wants to earn money from?
That's true.
Because if it is a charity organization, then I think at this point we should look into how we spend money on the team. I understand the angle of this whole appearance fee. We need to understand how it started. But that notwithstanding, if you tell me that the players use the appearance fee as insurance, I beg to differ. Why I beg to differ is each of the players are coming from a club who owns their right. True or false? Now, each club was actually paid by FIFA for having their player appear.
Ugarte is injured.
Yeah.
Man United will not spend a dime on him. His pay, everything will be paid by FIFA. Well, he got injured at the World Cup.
Exactly, man. That is where I still think that this appearance fee issue, once it is taken away, look, Gabi, I kid you not, if the players are not paid appearance fee, management members will not dream of having the A in the appearance to even finish it with a fee.
Oh my guy.
You get where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
I feel that the appearance fee for the players has opened avenues for people to ask for money. Not ask for money, but demand and say that because I am going with them, I am also entitled to it. Because it's like, you have sent me to go and look over sheep for you. You need to sort out the shepherd. That is the case with this whole appearance fee issue. But then again, the bigger question, like I started with, we should understand whether this
but in this case, the shepherd is the GFE.
So that is, so if I have sent, I'm giving money to the sheep, I need to sort out the shepherd. You get my point.
That is why some of us are saying, going forward,
Don't
we
give money
need
to the
a management, like a board to manage all our national team. You can only have 2 FA rep. Finish. The Jemefe report clearly states that.
I remember Coach
Proceed.
Coach Gakwechi. But if we are able to understand for ourselves that the Black Stars, as it stands right now, is not a charity organization because they actually earn money from FIFA through their appearances at various tournaments.
Okay.
Then we begin to understand and ask. That's where I want the finance minister to also come in and ask for breakdown of the FIFA money.
As for that money, the day it land, no, I trust Honorable Kofi Idi Adams. He will just give the directive, wire the money straight into the ministry's account.
Because we've been to the World Cup how many times now? 5.
Yeah.
Now, you check the monies that we have received, just oppose it to what we have spent. There is some form of a profit. But then again, we never hear monies we receive being, repatriated back to the coffers.
Okay.
If the FA had gone for a loan to actually sort out the Black Stars, they would have paid with interest. Why doesn't the government do that to them? Or they are saying that, okay, I have given you the job to look over my people, so anything you want, come to me. Is that the case? If that is the case, then I think it brings in another issue that the government cannot say that they cannot get into the FA because it is called interference. If it is interference, please, 58 million. The money did not come from FIFA first, though. It came from somewhere. So that one, it's no interference. When you are collecting, it's no interference.
Okay.
But when they say open and let's see, that one is interference. So we need to understand the Black Stars is not for me, it's not a charity case. It is not a charity organization. Countries are using their FIFA money to do other things that we are seeing. The Black Stars will come and then we'll be looking for a place for them to train.
How? How?
Abrankesi.
When we talk, you say you paid against waves, you pay.
Okay.
Now, even that Wales matter. That Wales matter.
What about Japan and Korea and that we made money? You come and tell us how much we made.
Coach, quick one.
Look at me, you.
That Wales issue, yeah.
The Wales friendly?
Yeah. The Wales friendly. How many hours was between the Wales friendly and the Mexico friendly? How much did it cost us to fly the team that went to Mexico to Wales?
And how much did we spend after the World Cup on hotel bills?
Yeah.
You see, those are the excesses I refer to.
Okay.
Like,
we need answers to all of this.
There's wastage when it comes to that regard.
Okay, let me take Bernard's thought real quick.
Do you
so
think
that
Japan will call you and not give you money? Do you think Korea will say, come and play friendly match with Korea? You don't get money.
We didn't
Do you think Germany will say, don't give you?
We didn't get
come and go and play Germany at where? In what? Where was that game played?
We played it in Germany.
In Germany, I mean, for free.
It was Stuttgart.
Actually, you fear war.
Bernard,
You see, these are the things that just before he comes in, I'm pleading with the honorable minister. The last press conference he said he's directed the FA to bring him a breakdown of all these figures. I check out. When did we play against Japan? When did we play against Korea?
Last year.
Why can't you? What is this? But you are quick to see somebody's quick to send a message that says that we use some of the money to pay against.
So Germany game was in Stuttgart. Bernard, your thoughts so that we can talk some transfers.
Yeah, we can be big.
I mean, my brothers have said a lot, right? And I think first off, we should.
Why is going to do this?
Jamaican.
I mean, we checking them out. We checking them out. Why would I say that? Every Friday,
you see, no. Why are you doing this? Allow the young man
to intimidate me. He started from that angle. Opera intimidate him.
China, why you need one on there?
Please proceed. We have to get into the conversation. So please proceed.
Yeah. I mean, Superstar, I understand that a country would have to spend on the national team. It is why the national team belongs to the government, and the FA just stands in as an intermediary. And because of FIFA's interest in member associations, try and put together budgets for its competition. But then again, we come to that fact where would have to have lines or certain well-written documents we follow, which states that, for example, this is the amount we can pay for appearance fee. This is the amount we can pay for per day.
Appearance,
We can then, well, one will question, what's of if we have the dollar misbehaving a little.
The dollar doing what?
Misbehaving a little.
I said, you behave yourself.
Look, it is important for us to have something to play with than to wait for the dollar or what have you and its balance and imbalance and what have you. So if we have our appearance fee set, which the minister, when he came to office, rightly stated that this is the amount he feels we can deal with, then that's it. So I don't really have a problem if we have already agreed that we are going to pay, say, $100,000 for appearance fee per player. And now, if it all adds up, in budget, we come back to, sort of criticizing, raise certain question marks.
Yeah.
Where I feel we can raise question marks, for example, is the additional player 27, because he was not part of the initial plan.
So you need an answer from the minister.
What is the plan?
Or what? Why the FA decided to ask?
I just told you why the boy went.
No, I mean, you've told us.
He's linked to Dreams FC.
I think
that's why he went.
Can we also give? Coach, can we also give room for the answers that we'll get?
When Lion Kingston was dropped in 2026, and in 2010, he went for the training camp. He came back to Ghana. We came back to Ghana. This is the first time we've done this.
But it's according to FIFA. FIFA allows it.
It's 26. If FIFA said 26, 27 and fin acquired.
Because FIFA said that you can take along a fourth goalkeeper as a emergency goalkeeper.
To spend 100,000 and I'm told that 200,000.
But the call came from FIFA.
No. FIFA didn't hold your neck. Don't say that.
Fair.
When say FIFA caught it, FIFA didn't put
it. That was an option there.
Was it? I say how many countries two for goalkeepers?
Not everyone.
That's it. For Ghana, we shouldn't have done that.
You don't understand. I'm saying it's an option for the taking.
And I'm saying it was a bad option to take. That's the point I'm making.
But if you say that, then shouldn't have. It feels like no, because this is an option.
And I'm saying that. FIFA said 26 official. If you want to add, you are free to do it. It was a bad option to take. Look, is it ironic that it came from Dreams FC? The person has a link to Dreams FC.
Well, I don't want to go.
You can run away from that.
I'm not running.
We'll give room for those.
The coach decides what to do per what he sees. In a certain number he submits, and we have a large number to play with. From the onset, before we submit our final 26-man squad, there is a larger number we submit to FIFA, so that yesterday, before we submit the final 26 to FIFA, there's a larger number we submit to FIFA.
50, some 55.
Yeah, 55. The provisional squad, right?
Provisional. So what I'm saying is that it is to serve as if one is injured in our final list submitted to FIFA. We can then play around the 55 we have to go and dig any player from any department we choose in there to join the squad. But then again, Achi's injury was not ruling him out of the World Cup.
So it was a bad decision to take.
No.
To take
Coach, please allow him to finish.
So it's a prerogative of the coach to decide to want to have a certain player he feels. Look, this is the department we've suffered most. I don't want to even go into that because we're talking about figures. I'm here today. So it is for the coach to say that. And I'm happy that the coach is thinking of staying. Then it gives us that opportunity to build. Because I have seen, and it will take me away from the argument if I stay on this goalkeeper end. I feel how the team will be built going forward for the future tournament we have ahead of us. Spain has done it with the same De La Fuente, and it's yielded result we see today, having 19-year-olds winning the World Cup. Let's start from somewhere. Carlos Queiroz has gone for 5 World Cups. What are we talking about? He's the second. He's the second coach to have going into this competition on a list of coaches that went to. Don't let us do this. That aside.
You stay on that tangent.
Let me
make your
just
point so that we can
we have done this argument, we've done it outside.
Yeah, so
it's
stay on that
today to do
tangent
this
so
to me, so I am fine. I have to stay focused. Look, yes, please. So I'm saying is that as a country, if there are excesses, right?
I got but
then the way look, if there are excesses, then we know. But that's why it's a budget. I like the points he raises, and he says that that's not the actual figures we are going to play around. It's the budget that we had to play around. It means that if there are the pluses and the minuses, i.e., fantastic, i.e., the coach is not pleased with this training facility, we need to switch, and there are plus and minuses, then we can play within the budget. So for me, I think the minister will come at the appropriate time and give us a proper breakdown, putting figures to what. Then later we even get to know that the 50, what's the figure? 8 million Ghana cedis we are talking about. Probably we didn't even, spend that 58 million. There will be a bit, within that range, and it's a budget. The minister was clear. Let
me help you out. What Honorable Attah-Mensah said is that 58 million is what has been spent.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. That
it was budgeted 100 and something
from 158
has been spent.
That's what I'm saying. That. Let's wait for the minister. Let's wait for the minister, because from the sources we also listen to, they are telling us, which is close, of course, to the minister.
So then the minister
is telling us
when he comes to address it,
the 58 was not all spent. Yeah. So let's hold on.
Attah-Mensah honorable finance.
Oh, don't do that.
I'm not opposing what you are saying. No. Can you get Honorable Attah-Mensah's voice and play it? He said,
no, we have to move the conversation.
We spent 58 million. That's what he said.
Bernard, are you done?
Okay. Look, I'm done.
Okay.
That's fine.
Well, let me take some messages and then we talk some transfer news. This one is from Balak from Dansuma. Says, I'm not surprised one bit by the dealings of the Ghana Football Association when it comes to the Black Stars. Okay, I can't continue reading your message because I have to keep. Let me take this message. It says, why should the government pay for just appearance fee, $100,000 for the Black Stars? Okay, how much allowance was paid to the coach? How much money was paid? The qualifiers. The minister should come again. The minister would come and give a breakdown. So,
come and give the breakdown.
Yeah, you can give the breakdown.
I can assure you.
And then we can. We probably can revisit the conversation again because there's a lot to talk about.
Let me quote what the finance minister said. He said, "I went to Parliament, in quote, of Ghana and allocated 150 million cedis for the whole campaign.
That's right.
Assuming that the national team was going to go all the way to the final.
That's right.
Then Bernard Avler asked him, so how much did you give them? But I gave them 58 million cedis.
Yeah.
So he has given it to them.
Okay.
So what they used it for, they should come back and
back and give us the breakdown.
Yeah.
So for all you know,
so maybe a big guy.
So for all you know, they haven't used up all the 58 million cedis.
I'm hearing that we didn't even use that.
But see, for me, all the figures are put here are figures that they've paid.
Okay, let's move the conversation. Let's talk some transfer news because the club football will be bouncing back soon.
That also is Don't Call Me time. One place, May, they say, one on the cheap. Don't call me, oh, don't call me. We didn't own this player, $1,000. Don't call me, oh, don't call me. For the striker, we can consider. Don't call me, oh, don't call me. No, they see you use.
Right, and so it's just one thing when you hear this. It's that time of the night. Let's get yeah, man. Who have you finished with?
Waka Santos Egbeno. Waka Yuri Tilimo Egbeno. by next week Monday, Baleba Wakelebe.
You are still on this Baleba. You let Adam has join us.
To
run us through the transfers, who is moving where, how much, what club is paying for, what it means for the club, and then I can.
I want to start from the Ghanaian, and I think there have been some.
We want to know. We like
some
that
movements that happened.
Yeah.
The most recent was Afena Jan. He moved to Igde FC, first year Turkish side.
Igde FC.
Yeah.
In where?
Turkey. Yeah.
Afena Jan.
So he's moved from Cremonese to Igde now. Fatal, that was earlier on in the week, completed his move from Leicester to Ipswich. I think that's a really good move for him. I wanted to see him in the Premier League. So moving from the Championship to the Premier League is a good step.
He really needs to go and cut it this time around.
Yeah.
The first time, it didn't go well.
Yeah.
He's proven.
I mean, the first time I think that was the period he dealt with the India.
It didn't go well, but he's proven to be more of a championship player. This time, that is the fact.
But he performed really well in the Championship.
That's the point I'm making. I'm not. So that's why I'm saying that he really needs to go to the Premier League and cut it. So I'm in favor of the move.
Who again do you have?
Then one that really excited me was Gideon Mensah moving to FC Cologne. I think that's a good transfer for him to playing in the Bundesliga. So I think he had a really good World Cup. If you count someone,
to me, Ghana's best player.
I would say Senaya. I would say Senaya was probably one. I would say
who again is on the list?
Then I'll move to coach's beloved Man United on the foreign front. They have gotten Euro Tielemans for Aston Villa, and they've got
35 million.
I think that for me that's probably some of the best business that has been done in this transfer window. I didn't see the move coming.
Newcastle have gone to pay the same age to Yuri and then Bruno Guimaraes. They paid 70 million. They're 35. Don't come here.
Yeah, I think it was a really smart signing for Manchester United, and picking up Andre Santos too from Chelsea. Someone who wasn't really being used in the Chelsea ranks. I think there's a lot of talents there that United can capitalize from. So that's a move I would don't commit to. I think he will look at the opportunity as one that he can really, really take, because there's the space in that United team for him to excel. So most definitely it's a move I don't commit.
He's waiting for Carlos Nkunku. Baleba.
I think United are moving closer to Tyler Adams.
No, Tyler Adams a little bit more. Include one who probably it will be a big mistake. I'm telling you.
Wow.
You unpack Tyler Adams. Baleba
and then go through the list and unfortunately for
then Chelsea, the Blues have been in the news for
the Chelsea fans. What are they doing?
They have gotten Giovanni Quenda from Sporting. They've gotten Palestra from Atalanta. And they wrapped up Lacroix from Crystal Palace. Yeah, I think these are really good moves. But the one I'm really, really keen about is Morgan Rogers. That's the big money.
117 million.
Yeah, from Aston Villa. And as you guys all know, one of his best friends in football and even in life is
Ice Cold Palmer.
So I was watching his interview yesterday. He was speaking about being really excited to connect with Palmer.
Is he worth 117 million?
He's not. But what happened with that transfer was it's kind of linked to the moves that happened with Spurs, with Mateus Fernandes and the Tonali move to Spurs.
Yeah.
So they had agreed a deal for Morgan Rogers. But then when those transfers happened, now Aston Villa is like, if these guys are going for this amount of money, then Morgan Rogers can't be going for 80 million too. So they will be expecting that same amount of money. And Arsenal backed out because Arsenal were the people who were primed to get him. They had tabled 80 million for him. But then after that development came and Arsenal were like, they won't overplay for the player.
And so Chelsea went and
splurged the money.
In fact, they were in the same race with Arsenal. Arsenal were not ready to
splurge the money. So Chelsea went and splurged the money, got the player. I think it's a good fit for what Alonso wants to do. I think he probably plans to play them as double 10s in a 3-back system. With the signing of Palestra, I'm leaning towards that kind of thing. I think you probably want to go 3-back, Palestra and somebody else as wing backs, then Joao Pedro as the 9, then the double 10s with
wing backs. Quenda.
Quenda will be another wing back with Palestra, then double 10s.
Then
Caicedo and Enzo behind them. So I think it looks good for Chelsea.
Well, let's see how he plays.
As for £100 million, that's a completely different conversation. Whether he's worth the excess of that. But then I think per the profile on what Xabi Alonso will probably want to achieve.
Last season he scored 10 goals.
Okay, you are drilling the numbers though.
117. Yes,
that's where the market has gone to nowadays.
It's actually become a thing of the English midfielders too. Because if you look at the last, let's say 3 or 4 seasons, started from 100, and it's been rising.
How much is his pay?
I don't know exactly, but I'm sure to be improving.
He will take good money.
You'll be taking
in excess of 200,000 pounds.
For the way Chelsea structure their wages, you'll probably be earning within 120 to 150.
Chelsea have moved away from giving
Chelsea,
what they do is with the contract, actually, lengthy contract.
Let me check.
So Adam, who again is
play out here 170 man? I mean, just
and Spurs too have been doing a lot of movements. They brought in Sandro Tonali from Newcastle, big money move, £100 million. They brought in Matheus Fernandes too from West Ham, and they've brought in Paul Van Heck from Brighton. So they seem to be wanted.
So 3 players, they spent over 200 million.
Yeah, and Vuskovic moved. He was on loan at Hamburg. He moved from Hamburg, came back from loan to Spurs, and now he's been transferred to Brighton. So there was an outgoing there too. So Spurs too they seem to want to be building their team ahead of the Roberto De Zerbi era.
Okay.
Let's see how that goes for them. Then there have been some notable outgoings too.
Real quick on that.
Yeah, Chelsea had their World Cup winning fullback Marco Correa moved to Real Madrid. That was in the middle of the
team, Papa.
Chelsea, I know we team, Papa.
You are comparing Chelsea to Real Madrid.
Okay.
Then Anthony Gordon moved to my beloved Barcelona for 80 million euros. That's another move too. I think it's a good move for
Barcelona. They've not treated Rashford fairly at all.
It was really because of Rashford's wages and the amount of time.
No. The news came that he was ready to cut it down.
Cut it down. Was still expensive, and he wanted a 5-year deal. And at his age, Barcelona were looking at it like
5 years on ya.
Yeah, that's
too much. 5 years a young.
Yeah, that's too much.
What's Rashford?
It's 28. So at the end of the deal, you are going to be 34, and the club are looking.
If they could give Lewandowski, what you saying?
150.
Rogers. 150. Rogers.
150,000 pounds every week.
Yeah, that's okay. Or I don't think it's overpaying. I think.
Solid.
Yeah, solid for the.
I mean, he's an England international who has gone to the World Cup.
Yeah, and
they
won bronze. They won bronze. They won bronze. Obiachi gold. Yes, it's true, but that is, he said Omumboshi. They won bronze. Obiachi gold. No, he said Omumboshi. Your emphasis was on Omumboshi. That's why when Saka was asked bronze.
No, the last one I'll touch on is Elliot Anderson from Manchester City.
From Forest.
Forest to Manchester City.
That boy is what, 100 and what?
16.
16.
So following Morgan Rogers.
Yeah. So he and Morgan Rogers.
In this current, let's say, if
so that's
the likes of
the English
Busquets and Co were still playing football,
200 million.
The English midfielders
over 400 million.
Yeah, because like it's a lot of
what we saw in the World Cup.
I think it's because I don't think Forest really wanted to sell, so you have to convince them to want to sell. In this kind of situation, in this kind of situations, you probably have to make an offer that the team can't refuse. You can see what is happening with Barcelona and Julian Alvarez is purely about the numbers involved.
He's a good player. He's coming to fill him.
Yeah, but I don't think Alvarez is worth 150 million euros like Atletico Madrid wants for him.
No, he's worth that.
I genuinely don't believe that. Yeah. So
if you can sell this ball for 120, Alvarez is worth that.
Yeah.
Alvarez will put in that Barcelona team. The things he will do.
Yeah, he bangs goals. Yeah,
the things he will do
for sure.
He's worth that. Now Sir Rodri cut him in
yeah, Madrid seem to also want. They are circling around. They seem to have been settled now in their pursuit of Rodri. No club contacts have started yet, but right now within Madrid,
the boy has spoken. Yeah, he thinks he has served Man City enough. So once
he wants to leave,
nobody's going to stand in this way.
Yeah, so I feel like we'll see a move for Rodri in the coming week from the Madrid camp.
Hot.
So that's for today, right?
Yeah, that's for today.
So let me take quick thoughts, and I'll take Coach and y'all's thoughts too.
Well,
are there any transfers you want to touch on?
I want to touch on Garnacho.
Yeah, he moved to Aston Villa.
No, you see,
season long loan.
So you see, that is where the problem is. We sit here and we say that we like to circumnavigate to loss. That particular transfer is touch my back, I touch your back between Chelsea.
You've not finished though. No, I'm adding to your point. You've not finished because Nicola Jackson is part of the whole thing.
Yeah. That one is also different. That one is also different.
How so? Touch on the
look. So
Garnacho one.
Chelsea paid 117 for who? Rogers. Good. Now Aston Villa need to balance their.
Charlie said he covers Pelo.
They need to balance their books.
Don't incur the wrath of what was the name?
No, not even
the PPO, not the PSR.
Not the PSR. They are thinking of PSR and then UEFA.
Oh.
Chelsea is not thinking of UEFA. So Chelsea can spend.
Yeah.
So there are two different laws. Now, after that 117, it comes in as full cash. Now, the laws of UEFA says that if you exchange players, I sell you, you sell to me, and the deal is complete before and in between 45 days, then they consider it as player trading.
Okay.
So to cut down the 117. So do you know what Chelsea have done? Chelsea have a contract. Sat down with Garnacho. Garnacho understood. Sat down with Aston Villa. Aston Villa understood. So the deal is with obligation to buy after certain things are fulfilled. Yeah. What are the certain things?
10 games.
No, it is 10 goal involvement. The entire season. Yeah. 10 goal
so even if he scores one, he now access, he's fine.
He's sorted. And with a certain number of appearances, which is so achievable. So they are going to manage his minutes at the start of the season.
In Europe. More games to play.
Yeah, so they can manage his
minutes.
So
they'll manage his minutes at the start of the season. Beyond 45 days, watch Garnacho walk into this Aston Villa team and start playing, because Villa manager has been chasing him for 2 years.
Yeah.
Before Chelsea got him for 2 years. And Villa too, there's a problem that, you see, it's a big problem in coach's voice. It's a big problem. You see, for the past 3 seasons, look at what they've been doing. Man United's left-hand side players, that Man United are looking for a way to get rid of. Always find a way
at Aston Villa.
To Aston Villa.
Jadon Sancho.
Aston Villa.
Marcus Rashford.
Aston Villa.
I see.
Garnacho. As for Chelsea, I hear they are not yet done.
Okay.
No, they are not yet done. See, let me tell you something.
Real quick, we have to take thought from.
Quick one. Arsenal want to play games with Newcastle, and Newcastle is ready to play the games with Arsenal concerning the Guimaraes.
I think Newcastle have learned from the Alexander Isak.
Oh yeah. So pay up, or it looks like Chelsea are interested.
Okay. Yeah.
Chelsea want to get in.
Oh yeah. They are ready with their cash.
They are anticipating they might lose Enzo Fernandez.
Yeah.
Any other transfers you want to talk about?
The transfers I want to talk about. The Morgan Rogers bit. I mean, it's a big signing and it's a great signing. But I was thinking, why wouldn't Chelsea be spending more on improving their goalkeeping department, their centre backs? I mean, they signed Palestra. That's good.
Lacroix.
Lacroix. Okay, yeah. So Lacroix is cool. So yeah, I'm looking at the goalkeeping position.
Okay.
The goalkeeping position, because if your defenders can only do so much. They can defend, they can work out everything, tackle, block shots, anticipate danger, but a shot will always be struck. A shot will always be attempted. And if your goalkeeper is, messing up, fumbling, making mistakes, passing out from the back, and Xabi Alonso is the coach, they will double down on that department or that aspect of the game, then you have serious questions to ask. Because if your goalkeeper has consistently shown that he's prone to making mistakes, playing the style of game that the coach will definitely look to enforce, then you need to be looking at a replacement.
Okay.
You need to be looking at a replacement. And that's where, I have a bit of worry for Chelsea. But I like the Man United signings, 2 midfielders who can play as 8 and a 6. And a 6 in a different way, not necessarily as a typical DM, but more as a register, as a deep line playmaker. Tielemans can do that.
Also do the box to box for
him. Tielemans can, he does that very well. And Santos also has the talent, and he's shown that he can do that.
Probably my favorite signings of the window.
I would really love Man United to get a proper old school DM, because that is what they really need right now.
When you say old school DM, which player
a guy who can play as a 6 and as an 8. So maybe like a Manu Kone.
Do you like Paredes?
Leandro Paredes? No, I don't want him. I mean,
he won't survive the EPL thing.
I would go in for Manu Kone. I mean, Manu Kone is a guy that the French chap. He's a guy that I would really love.
Had a really good World Cup
at Man United. So, and I look at what he's done at AS Roma. I think for the past 2 seasons, he's shown that he's a very good player. So, those are the guys that I'm really looking at. Barcelona to bringing in Karim Adeyemi and Anthony Gordon. Clearly, they just want to shore up their wing positions and just bring a bit of flexibility, because the last time I saw a comp at age 19 and at age 19,
100 games.
Lionel Messi. The number of minutes that they have played at that stage of their career, it was an insane gap between those two. And at some point, you need to protect him. Otherwise, he won't be able to max out his potential.
And then when the ACL pops up,
it's already shown. How many groin injuries did he have last season? How many groin injuries did he have last season? He went to the World Cup and he was carrying a hamstring injury. So clearly, you need to manage his minutes. Bringing in Adeyemi is a very good one. And also on the other side, Rafinha.
Plenty muscle injury.
So bringing in Anthony Gordon is a very good move. What I would love Barcelona to do in order to help with their financial situation is to move on one of their midfielders. Because already you have a glut of midfielders. Where do you even place Daniel? Femi Lopez will come back. Gavi is there, Casado and Co. All of them are there.
The rumors are Casado will probably be moved on. But now Frankie got injured. And he got injured for about 6 months. So
honestly,
it makes it a bit difficult.
For me, if I'm Juan Laporta, I will move on Gavi.
Okay.
I'll move on Gavi. Because at the end of the day, what he brings, the other boys bring it. And he is the one who is sellable and can bring you a lot of money.
They don't treat the whole.
So I will sell him.
I think he was even on Chelsea's radar last
year.
That's how we sell. Somebody will be sold. It's probably be Frankie de Jong.
It's not.
At this point, Frankie de Jong has created.
As for the Catalan people, they don't treat their own like that.
I get it, but from a business standpoint, he's the one that
you take that on board.
Yeah, then you can get enough money to go ahead and get the Julian Alvarez deal done, because he is a guy that you really want. Because Lewandowski is gone.
The money for Alvarez is there. It's not reliant on the sale of any player.
They have the levers will start kicking in and they have to be pulling.
Balance those.
So Lewandowski is gone. You can't trust Ferran Torres throughout the entire season.
World Cup winning.
Oh, you can't trust him the entire season.
you know how that consistent.
I know.
The Alvarez boy don't get it.
So you need to get Julian Alvarez. And how do you get him when you have all these financial issues that you are dealing with? So you need to sell one of your best products. No. Especially when that product brings something that you already have.
All right.
So for me, those are the moves that I'll be looking at. But thumbs up to Chelsea and Man United.
For me, Man United, they are joking.
Of course.
Yes, they are joking. But now, when I say they are joking, but now United, in my view, should have signed at least 4 or 5 players already. When I say they are joking, it has got nothing to do with the 2 players they have signed. As for the Tielemans deal, is a fantastic deal. He brings proper composure, proper experience, a bit more of a relief on Bruno Fernandes in terms of those forward passes, which is something that we knew. With him, Bruno may not be required to play in every game. That time you can push him high up the pitch. So I think they are joking. They are joking because we were told that they were going to replace Casemiro with a marquee signing. All the targeted marquee signing, they've decided not to pay the money.
Yes, as they should.
Now, I agree with them to some extent, but I think that if you look at your competitors, by placing 3rd in the league, playing only league football and not European football, this time on you're going to be playing Champions League football. You need to give the team proper depth.
Oh, they have it in midfield.
They don't have it in midfield. Oh, they don't have. Yeah, who do they have? It's Bruno, it's Kobe Manu, it's Tielemans, it's Santos. That is not depth.
Oh, they have Mason Mount.
And they have money.
Because of time.
If that they control you, will come back. Messi Mount or drink or even jog, simple jog.
You go ahead. For me because of time.
Messi Mount is highly chronologistic. So you don't need an chronologistic player. You don't depend on him.
Okay.
Now they should have. They cannot go without buying 3 midfielders. Yeah, talk about the French boy Kone. He's a good player, but for me, I think United doesn't need that boy. With Tillman and Santos, they will more or less replicate what that boy will do. We need something very different, and that is Carlos Nkwembo Baleba. We need a player who will bring in energy, power, drive. Oh yeah, I sat here, you spoke, I didn't talk. You have to go. I didn't like what you said. Oh, I would say, time is up.
No. They said I should close the show.
What I'm saying is that United should get Carlos Baleba immediately, because look, he's 22 years. People said he had a very bad season, but what do you expect from a 22 years old? He's learned to
inexperienced.
He's had a very good season, and he's had a very bad season. Put him in that team, coach him better. He brings something very different to every Manchester United player. 2, they need a left back. Luke Shaw is highly chronologistic. United need another striker. Zezi. But
he scored today.
I beg you, yeah. Zezi. Onyadie. Sesko, you see the new frame of Sesko. Oh.
Let's close the show. Yeah, let's do shout. Let's do shout. What time is up? It's 9 p.m.
A happy belated birthday to my sister. This is coming from Daniel Sakite.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is coming from Daniel Sakite.
Is it sure it's his sister?
Oh, it's his sister. It's his sister. So happy belated birthday to my sister.
Sakite, show up, man up.
Sakite, show up, sure. So this is coming from Daniel Sakite. Happy belated birthday to my sister, Sarah Sakite, and marketing officer for Star Oil. That's Bernard Aram Amewuda. Yeah. So this is happy birthday message coming from Daniel Sakite. Yeah, big shouts to Dominic Asante Chumesi inside Takrady. Yeah, okay. Big shouts to you.
Sadi.
Charlie, big shout outs going out to everybody.
Why are you looking at me?
Big shout out to my really, really good friend Kevin Matthew Daly.
Yeah.
Great love on the side, Charlie.
Okay. Koshi,
Bozo,
your shout and then we take the show.
My shout out, I'm coming. It's a serious birthday.
You can't find it.
No, I'll find it. Hey, what do you mean I can't find it?
Big shout out to Sir Obed. Sir Obed. Yeah. Obed Anderson. As always. Sir Obed.
Before I give the birthday, my boss, Engineer Mahama. It's been a long time since I spoke to him. One of the topmost engineer in this country. Look, that Oyarifa Legon road all the way to the mountains. You see how long that road has stayed intact. He's the one who constructed it.
I see. He's your friend.
He's a top man. Engineer Mahama.
That'd be hard.
Hey, one of the best brains in Ghana that we need to capitalize on.
You mean best brains? Wow.
Banu engineering. Nobody. Bosu, God bless you wherever you are today. Now to the chief of staff herself. The chief of staff. Do you know who the chief of staff is? She's
Julius Deborah.
No. I'm not referring to Julius Deborah, please. I'm referring to
what he said. You see the chief hair.
Oh,
so I was like, yeah. I was also Julius Deborah.
No. You know when you go to Obed's home, Obed's of Glasgow, one of the topmost Manchester United supporters. Obed Anderson of Glasgow. Today. Is it today or tomorrow? Tomorrow happens to be.
You won't make each other better.
No. Tomorrow it starts from today.
Oh, okay.
You see, she's in charge.
Yeah.
So once it's a day, everything runs from today.
I see. Everything runs
from today.
I see.
But tomorrow is the D-Day. So we want to say happy birthday to the chief of staff, Mrs. Hetty Ama Abwajiwa Anderson.
You said everything runs.
You see,
through the injury.
Ama Abwajiwa Anderson. No, she's a fantastic woman.
I see.
She's the chief of staff. She runs the home. She runs the show.
I see.
Just she's in charge.
In charge.
She's in charge. You are in charge. Everything Obed or Nokita is from her lovely husband, Sir Obed. Obed says I should tell his wife, hey, Madam Chief of Staff, you are his well. Hey, I say her. Although the Ebe. Hetiana. God will bless Hetty for loving Obed and agreeing to be the mother and the wife of Obed. Or the Obed, I will call her fair. Last birthday, dear. No more, Madam Mrs. Hetty Ama Abuajiwa Anderson. I know the way you treat my brother. I know the way you treat my brother. I know the way you treat my brother. Hey, Ama.
But he know they need one smooth one job.
No, they need. He's already prepared. You see, he came to see me earlier. I've already armed him. Ama in anticipation to receive. Obed give it. It's okay. Ama receive.
Charlie, let's go home. Yeah. Is it no, coach? Wait. Before the Bano will come, we have to shout. Hey, somebody very.
Hey,
look, we can't forget that.
Gabby, God will bless you. Hey, Gabby, wherever this your head has been originated from, God will bless Gabby. Amen. Hey, what do you want? Hey, honorable, but Doctor Attah-Mensah. Oh yeah, Dr. Attah-Mensah. Let me pray for him.
No, he says, look, he's a big fan of the show.
Let me pray for him.
So we can't do the show and women like we close the show and go.
Honorable Dr. Attah-Mensah. Dr. Edward Attah-Mensah.
Yeah, man.
The whole day.
Yeah, if you add in position.
Hey.
Yeah, CEO.
The ADB.
Agricultural Development Bank.
Headquarters.
ADB.
Oh no, there no.
Yeah, man.
Hey, he's a powerful man.
Yeah.
He's blessed.
He be hard.
His wife is blessed. His children are blessed. Wherever he work, all those who are there, they are blessed. Make a prayer for him. You was Zebaut. You was Zebaut. Manche. You was Zebaut. One Twobi. Dr. Edward Attah-Mensah into your hands. Lord Jesus, protect him. Give him long life. Give him knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. That wherever he is, whatever he touched, Father, may it become successful. I am also through him, by him, asking for blessing for Mohammed,
Mr. George.
Mr. George.
Yeah.
Look. These are proper lieutenant. When the boss is not there, they take charge of the situation. They make sure everything goes on as planned.
Clean.
Uncle George, Uncle Mohammed. Okay, you are John Yonu. One dynasty. One dynasty. One dynasty. You feel like you are joining a can you be fair?
Final shout. Pax FM 96.5.
Be hard. What day?
Final shout.
That's what they did. Elmina for
no final shout. Commander OG.
OJ Banuba Wokeya Banuba Wokeya Banuba Wokeya Banuba Wokeya OJ Banuba Wokeya.
Do one shout out. Oh, you the guy where he take the video where he send me from UK. I'll show you the video.
Yeah.
Stereo. Every day, stereo.
Yeah. The one way then they watch the show for interview talk.
Yeah, for the UK.
Stereo be hard.
So hard and paid day.
Oh, payday. Yeah, payday. Alright, let's go home. A big shout out to our guys on YouTube as well. We can't forget you guys. We love you as always. And to all those who texted into the show, big shout out to you. We're back same time next week. But tomorrow we'll be here to talk some transfer on the Republic of Football 2 to 4. So you want to stay with us at 97.3. I'll be here together with the guys. You hear from Coach Christopher Nimley, Yao Jamie Ta, Ferdinand Edmond, Benada Beko. Also big shout outs to Betway Bet Influenza, Extra Cash, Rex Zona, Bank of Africa, always staying and sticking with us on every Friday night. Today's Friday. Go easy, go calm. Take care of yourself and bye-bye.